everybody, welcome back. I know it's been so long. This is LilacBoots, and I am here with my wonderful, fabulous host Frank. What's up,
Yo,
Frank?
hey Boots.
So yeah, I know it's been like a crazy month and a half? Yeah, a month and
It's
a
been a
half.
lot.
Lots of things have happened in that month and a half. I moved and had internet problems and then computer problems and then I'm just tired, leave me alone problems. So it was a lot, but we pulled through and at least, good news, we have plenty of segments for you guys this week. There's a lot going on, a lot since we last recorded. Um so the first thing I think I want to talk about, at least the most obvious thing, is the EA buyout and subscription servers overhaul. Now, so EA agreed to a $55 billion buyout deal led by a consortium that includes Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund, or PIF. That's actually funny.
Don't sell the other half of that. The other part of that consortium included in Saudi Arabia's PIF or whatever is
Hmm.
also Jared Kushner's Silver Lake or some shit. So like,
Yes.
it's not just the Saudis that is the problem here.
Yes.
Also, getting in bed with Jared Kushner is the other side of this coin. Like, hey, this double bad. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Gets left out a lot and like all the rubble was like, wait a minute, Jared Kushner's involved in this too. But we all know this is not good. So
Right. Well, his money is involved. I doubt he is a gamer, but it's still ill.
right, but he's still here. His name is tied to this, and it's just
Right.
like,
So, all right. Just to get some more clarification, like Frank said, if you guys don't understand what privatization is, basically it just means that the company is going private. So when a company like EA goes private, it means the investors, and now in this case, like Frank said, Silver Lake, also,
yeah, it's Silver Lake. I'm sorry, it's Silver Lake. I had to double
yeah,
check and make sure.
it's
'Cause I
okay.
don't want to put a developer up there that I like. I mean, that's not the right name. But yeah, Silver Lake is the company by Jared Kushner who has the, yeah.
Yes. So in this case, it's the consortium led by Saudi Arabia's PIF, Silver Lake, like Frank said, and also Affinity Partners. Now, what they're doing is they're buying all of the outstanding public stock. So now, before this happened, EA was a publicly traded company, meaning that the company was legally accountable to thousands of public shareholders, and its performance was judged every quarter on Wall Street, like every other publicly traded company. So like that's like around like every 3 months, basically seeing how like the company's doing. Um, Now, since they went private, now EA is a privately owned company, meaning that it's no longer accountable to any public market. So its shares are delisted. You can't buy any shares in EA anymore, and its executives only answer to those new small group of private owners, which is what's making everybody very concerned. Um, Now, so the deal comes as EA prepares for, prepared for their huge release window, which was for Battlefield 6, which launched just this past Friday. But it also signals like a bold shift in how like major publishers are valuing themselves outside of the public market. Now, this is where it gets kind of negative, maybe positive. It depends on your side of things. So, how this impacts everyone is sort of like where, it's really based on how you feel about it. Um, so, the two major things, or rather, two main like high risk areas where you would have to consider this is the debt slash cost cutting, and or the creative freedom slash monetization. Now, let's start off with the monetization. It's probably like the most obvious concern everyone has now. Because EA is now private, the pressure to generate like more free cash flow is gonna, they're like basically they'd be more inclined to rely more heavily on like surefire hits, so stuff like Madden and The Sims, and they may increase like the frequency and like severity of the monetization, so shit like microtransactions and like subscriptions across other titles. And yes, we all know how we feel about this. Those shits are annoying. We just want to play the game. Why are you making me pull out my wallet every 5 minutes? Like, nobody wants to deal with that, right? Now,
I have a feeling they're gonna start charging people for alternate color costumes in Madden. I feel like next year.
maybe I don't play Madden, but I can speak for, I guess, like all the other Sims players. But we're here's the thing. The Sims is already a I don't want to say it like this, but honestly it is. It's already like a money draining uh game because you're paying for there's certain packs where like it's not changing the game's function, it's changing like how the game looks. And yes, I understand there's two types of Sims players. There's Sims players that specifically like to design their homes and like to design their Sims how they look and all this other stuff. That's fine. But me, the type of Sims player that I am focused on the content. Can I be a witch? Can I be a werewolf? Can I fly across the room? Can I me is like the actual like game part of the Sims is what I love the most. Like I don't give a shit if my blinds are light blue and the carpet is light blue. Like I don't care. Like I'm just
Listen, the last time I played The Sims, they were still in the city. We didn't even have people yet. So
that was a long time ago. It was 20 years ago.
I know. It was long, long ago. It was Sim City, and the last thing I remember was you could send a meteor or a tornado down just to fuck up the town. And that was fun for me. Like not the destroying of the people. That's I didn't want to maliciously murder everybody, but I thought it was fun to see like what can I do with a tornado coming down in this fictitious city? Like what happens if the meteor strike hits? Can I build it back from nothing? It was a fun time. So
yes.
Now I play Civilization, so it's like okay.
Right. So what with that being said, so we're already I guess Sims players already, at least in the type of Sims player that I am, we're already used to just having packs come out that just means like, you know, you get more clothes or you know, a different style of home. I remember when they released a pack that was supposed to be based off of like the Brooklyn loft type of apartments that you can find in like downtown Brooklyn, and I was just like, all right, I mean, I can see what y'all are doing, but I'm not paying for this, you know. So
I do wanna say seriously though, what are we doing about the Black Sims content creators? I know I forget the name of the one really really popular one. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about.
yeah, Ebony Sims.
Yes. What is happening with them? Are they getting like blacklisted, shut down? Like I know that I don't follow the Sims community too often because it's not my community. Like I don't be in there. It's not that I'm really interested in. No offense to y'all. I don't take it as offense because it's not my thing. I'm not good at simulation life games. But I do know that there's a subset of content creators and digital artists who work within the Sims sandbox who create characters and hair textures and clothes and shit like that that people have used and downloaded, and you know, however they find them. That is their business. Do not come for me. But if they download it, my question is, what is going to happen to those black creators? Because number one, like we say all this, and I gotta stress a few things. Like I'm not saying that Saudi Arabia, like Middle Eastern people are bad. Here's the problem: Saudi Arabia and the current sheik or ruler or whatever, like, I don't know what his title is. I'm not
the person in charge.
The current leader of the country. There's a known fact he has removed people from the game of life very violently. I'm trying to say
no, I got it. No, I got it. I'm sorry. It was just funny. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm so sorry. He's done it in a very violent way, and it's like there have been no consequences for that. Like
right.
It was a reporter who what happened. Like as a journalist by nature, it's stuff that sticks with me. A reporter was removed from the game of life.
Oh my god, I know exactly who you're talking about. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, and like just take a look in the searches, man. I'm not gonna go too far into it, but like that's the first thing that comes to mind. The second thing is the way that they treat women in the region of the country or region of the world. Like and I know it's partially religious, like a religious based thing, but like. It's 2025. We're knocking on the door of 2026. Grow up, dog. Like, at this point, like somebody's got to step up and be like, well, you know, maybe we shouldn't, you know, treat the women like couches or some shit. You know what I mean? Like it's weird. And I this is me going in all religion, not just the Muslim religion. Just leave it at that. Like it's not. All religions need to overhaul in 2025 is what I'm saying. Like it's not just a Muslim thing. I respect all religions, but at the same time, a lot of that shit is old and needs to be updated. And a lot of it was for a control-based situation because that's a different topic. Getting off topic, come back. It's a big bad news because the guys who don't like people asking tough questions or women doing women things being around, and you have another dude in Jared Kushner who basically is a Nazi. I'm not. I mean, call it what it is. B.J. Blazkowicz would have beat his ass with his elbows. So I mean, like, it is what it is. So like, giving EA, a normally publicly traded company who you can complain to and be like, "Yo, this shit is ass. We don't want it," and they would either listen or not, to the Saudis and Jared Kushner, who do not give a fuck about what you think about. They just want the money.
Right.
It's bad. It's very bad news, and like it's more. The scarier part about it is its bigger implications than just, oh no, EA is controlled by the Saudis and Jared Kushner. It's
right.
Y'all are buying up entertainment, and you're all, and at the same time, they're shilling AI to everybody. So like,
yeah.
One of the things that happened after this sale was there was a press release by EA, and I don't remember verbatim, but ultimately the press release came down and said one of the things he said was, we're going to try to leverage AI for a lot of stuff. We're going to basically saying we're going to get rid of people and we're going to use AI to replace them. So the quality of the game, whatever comes out, they say it's not finalized until 2027. So whatever shit EA is working on now, by the grace of God, might still be good. Like, they got that Captain America Black Panther game supposed to come out next year. I say supposed to because I don't know if it's going to be canceled or not. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Private company, this a company who doesn't believe in the ideals of what Captain America stands for, and also Black Panther being in the game. You can say if you laugh, but what Captain America stands for and what the country is now is not the same thing. They are not aligned. Yeah, so I don't see how they would like push forward with that. Like, and it's just another example of the Saudis being bad for the situation of gaming, because gaming is an art form, and you know it is a art form. I say what you want because we got something else to talk about in this thing in regards to why it's an art form, and I'll explain. I'll explain depth later. The Saudis got a hold of I think it was either King of Fighters, like the game license, or SNK as a company. But one of the fundamental changes, and this is not me trying to be a gooner in any way, is they changed the costume of Mai Shiranui from someone who was dressed as a ninja, whose entire backstory was, I'm a sexy ninja on purpose because it allows men. No, like, I'm so serious. Her backstory was, I'm a sexy ninja because men are stupid and I can get close to them and kill them this way.
Right.
To, I'm just a shorty with pants and a long sleeve shirt. And it's like, that's not who this is. This is a complete fundamental character change. I don't like it. So it's a lot. It's layered. It's a lot more than just the money. And I know, you know, we follow the money, but like, it's more than just that. Like, you have to really be careful about these big suited bastards who try to come in here and just throw some money around because they want to have control over stuff that people who don't have money are having fun with.
Right.
It's like Elon buying Twitter. Like, everybody was having fun on Twitter, and it was like the Squidward meme in real life. Everybody was running around on Twitter, having fun, enjoying themselves, laughing at people. Elon Musk is inside like Squidward, looking through the blinds, mad, and just angry at life because he's a piece of shit. So he goes out and he buys Twitter, and then like 6 months, it becomes a cesspool of bullshit. And everybody was like, well, I don't know what happened. We all know exactly what happened. The rich kid spent his money and fucked up all the fun.
Yeah.
That's all. That's what it boils down to.
Essentially.
You weren't included in the party, and you were mad about it, and now you bought everything and made it all shitty. So I don't know. I'm going too far into it. I don't like Saudi EA anymore. It's just, I don't know, man.
Saudi EA, I'm sorry. It's funny.
I had Battlefield. I was ready to play Battlefield, and this is why I didn't pre-order it, because I knew EA would do some fuck shit. So I'm glad. Glad. All right, go ahead.
It's okay. So, your original question about what's gonna happen with like Ebony Sims and the rest of them, that was actually gonna be my next point. So, as far as like what everyone was concerned about, so the next point is that depending on how you feel about innovation, it could go positively or negatively. So the pro-innovation view is that since they are private, the freedom could allow them to invest in like complex long-term creative projects because
Yeah.
it turns out Wall Street, well, not turns out, but they've always been like that. But Wall Street doesn't like long-term creative projects because they always want so many, quick returns on their investments.
Yeah.
So if you want to
Money
think
now,
right, so if you
Yeah.
want to think positively, because they are private now, they could invest in doing, long-term things or coming up with their own creative projects, without them being rushed out. Now,
listen, it sounds really good. It do.
so, yes. Now, on the negative side of that, the anti-innovation view is that because the consortium had purchased basically a large price for EA. EA is basically that debt pressure is going to force them to either cancel or sell off like underperforming studios like BioWare and focus only on like safe sequels. So that's how you get like all the regurgitated bullshit like all the time. So you could also think of it negatively that way. So it really depends on how what direction they're going to go in. Knowing EA, I feel like if they're going to be the anti-innovation view, like they're just going to keep rehashing the same old. I mean, that's been their MO from like day one. Like how many fucking Madden games and how many Sims expansion packs are there? Like we only just got back, I think if you play the Sims, I think we only just got back just with the last expansion pack that just came out, we only just got back that feature that allows your children to have imaginary friends. And you could have done that in The Sims 3 and like the third or fourth expansion pack, I think. You could have done that already. Like that came with, like they split up a lot of the features into like different packs, but like the imaginary friend feature came with like it was like I forgot which pack it was, but it came with like I think it was like a parenting pack or something like that, but basically it came with like a whole bunch of different shit that they split up into like different packs. And it was just, everyone's just like, wow, EA, thank you for giving us back some shit we already had like years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it really depends on your viewpoint of how the innovation part is gonna go.
Right.
Yeah, so, and then also the final point was also concerning with the content, like you said. Now, even though this is really unlikely to affect a sports game, because sports, you can only do so much in sports, but because of, like you said, Saudi Arabia's involvement, people are also concerned about the potential for like content control or like self-censorship, especially on things that are like socially or politically sensitive topics, just to align with like their image. So like, here's the thing with The Sims. Again, back to The Sims. You can literally be anything in The Sims. Now, if they do some weird ass overhaul shit where you can only be a man or a woman, then it's like, all right, well, you guys totally just remove the entire point of The Sims franchise. So maybe they won't take it to that extreme. I don't know, but it's a really big deal depending on how you feel about it. I honestly don't think it's gonna get any worse. I think they're just gonna be the same. I think just maybe we probably will see, like I said beforehand, like maybe like more microtransactions and bullshit expansion packs from The Sims.
I have a sneaking suspicion that in EA's UFC 6 that they should probably be putting out like next year or whatever. So you know how they had Bruce Lee as an EA, like, you may not know, a couple, like I think it was like 4 or 5, they had Bruce Lee as an expansion like fighter you could buy and like go through career mode as Bruce Lee with his like martial arts abilities or whatever. I have a sneaking suspicion that the next EA game that they put out that has a fighting game is going to have the Sheik as like the final unbeatable boss.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I mean, I'll say this is pure jest. Like, this is meant to be funny, so yeah, laugh. But it's just like, I have a sneaky suspicion that like randomly, like we're gonna see like shit that it's gonna be subtle at first because you're not gonna think about it, but like there's gonna be little sprinkles of like extra Saudi Arabia love all over EA games, and you're not gonna realize it,
right?
Because you're not gonna be thinking about it. But then like something will happen where you're like, oh, let me just go find, I'm gonna go get this some single player game that they put out. Let me just get this armor piece, and it's like the Sheik's turban, and it's like 1,000% damage increase, 100% damage reduction. It's just a bunch of super stats. It's like, what the hell is this, man? Come on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not... And it's only bad because, of the stuff that he did that I can't talk about because I don't
Right.
want this podcast shut down. So like, that's
Can't shut me down.
this
I'm
is a
American.
give and take thing, man. Like, okay, I don't know I'm harping on this a little too much, and we got to get out of here. But like, if as y'all know, I am a comedian. I do stand up comedy, and to see so many comedians go over to the Riyadh season Blood Money
Oh
comedy
yeah, that's
festival,
right.
who have often talked about and lambasted people in that position
Mm-hmm.
who do things like that was very interesting. So it's like the whole thing is weird and it's a lot, and let's just move on because I'm going to keep harping on this. I don't want to.
It's okay. But yeah, I agree with you. Also, as far as like the subscription service overhaul, I just wanted to briefly say, if you guys don't know, so simultaneously while that big buyout was going on, Microsoft restructured Xbox Game Pass into 3 tiers: Essential, Premium, and Ultimate. So, yeah, my whole thing is that before they decided to do this, it's actually kind of ironic because I actually had canceled my subscription, like I think maybe like just 2 weeks before they decided to do this. Either 2 weeks or a week and a half. It was really close before they decided to do this. And I mean, some people are saying that they did this just to counter like what EA has done. I mean, I don't understand why they felt the need to do that. I don't think EA's thing is very positive. I don't understand why Microsoft felt like they had to make a counter move based on that. And my whole thing is that honestly, in at least from my perspective, I had only subscribed again to Xbox Game Pass because I wanted to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey again. And honestly, it's not even worth the price because I can just subscribe to Ubisoft Connect and play all the Assassin's Creed I want for like half the price. So,
Right.
I just, whatever. It honestly didn't affect me because I'd already canceled beforehand. And it's really not much. It's like not even worth it because it's like, here's the thing. So the ultimate, the most expensive tier, which is the one that I had, the point of having that ultimate tier is so that not just the cloud gaming, but it gives you the ability to play any Xbox game that you owned digitally. Like on your Xbox, you can play on your PC. Now, I had went through like all the games I had allegedly ever owned in the Xbox app, and honestly, I really did not feel like playing any of the stuff that was there. And I didn't also on the other side of that, I didn't have a huge like selection of like physically not physically, sorry, digitally owned Xbox games anyway. So it was like, what do I have this for? So unless you were someone who like
Right.
religiously bought digital copies of like every game that you've ever wanted to play on your Xbox, then that's probably like the only time it would really be worth it. And I was just like, because most of the games, once Xbox Game Pass came out, I only just kept using that, and that was like what? When was that? 5 years ago? I don't even remember.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So I was just like, I was like, whatever. I'm cool on the Game Pass right now. I got other shit to play, which I'll bring up later.
I just want to say,
Mm-hmm.
I want to preface this by saying, I don't know what they're going to do after the release of this podcast. So if anything,
Mm-hmm.
if they do any fuck shit after I say this, I'm sorry. This was not my intention. I did not mean it. I'll definitely say something else after the fact if they do.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when everybody was mad Sony raised their PlayStation Plus price by like $2?
Yes.
And that's all they did. Like, they changed the way the structure worked a little bit, but it wasn't like you didn't lose access to shit. They were just like, look, if you have your subscription, you have the base subscription where we give you 2, maybe 3 free games a month. If we're feeling generous, we'll throw in a 4th one. Here you go. And then they were like, we're going to add tiers to this. Basic tier, you still get 3 to 4 games, 2 to 4 games a month, depending on how generous we are.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get the extra tier where you can get additional free games a month, but they're on a timer. We don't know what the timer is, but like, hey, sometimes they'll stay on forever. Sometimes they're going to 6 months. Sometimes it's a month thing.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, this is what it is. You still get 2 to 4 free games every month. And then we have the platinum tier, the ultimate, the premium tier,
Mm-hmm.
where you can stream PS3 oldie but goodies, and you can have like you have various other games that are dropping on the premium tier as like release, but that's the price you pay for the premium tier, and it's still like $17-$18 a month. It's a little, it's again comes off as expensive, but at the beginning you still get 2 to 4 free games a month. You still get access to everything in the extra tier where it's like whatever free game of the month or the couple months that they give you. And then you get the premium tier, which is the entire back streaming long that they add to it, which they just added like the Legacy of Kain series and like the old Tomb Raiders where you can lock the butler in the freezer. So like I know everybody was all up in arms, and in the beginning, Game Pass was great. But I just want to give a shout out to Sony for being steadfast and consistent in their online program, where it's like, hey, we'll give you 2 to 4 games a month for free every month. You may not have them, you may not like them, you probably should try them. One of them you might buy because you didn't know it was going to be free. That's okay. But 2 to 4 free games a month. Here you go. Now, if anybody has noticed, there's a pattern. They around the end of basketball season, they give you the last 2K for free. Wrestling, they give you the latest wrestling game like halfway through the year, and then there's like one other game that they tend to give you for free, like kind of like after the fact because it's a yearly cycle. But like you might be behind a year in 2K, but if you don't care about 2K that much, that doesn't bother you. So like, hey, enjoy it. So it's not like it's a bad thing. Like we're getting Alan Wake 2 this month for October. We're going to get to that later on in the podcast, but we're getting Alan Wake 2 this month, which is a really good game. It's a very well done game, but it's free, and it'll always be free because as long as you have your PlayStation Plus subscription, you're going to keep that tier of games. Right. So it's just funny to see that Microsoft's doing all this finagling and like price changes and whatnot and readjusting their thing, and Sony's just been trudging along with the same online program. And I'm just like, oh, all right, okay. And I only find it funny because I've been not hidden, but I've been a Sony supporter for years. And it's just, I don't really say anything about it. I'm just like, look, I'm with Sony because they have the games that I like. If they do some nonsense pricing, I'm going to shrug my shoulders and keep going because I like the games they put out.
Right.
So I'm just like, I get it. It's kind of bad, but they're not, as far as I know, they haven't climbed into bed with blood money. They're not overly doing stupid shit with price gouging on the other side. They're trying to stay within, you know what I mean, parameters. So it's like they're doing the best that they can to stay within a little box, but like everything outside of them is shifting the box around, so they're like, well, we got to do this, you got to do that. So I get it, but it's just funny to me. So
you know, that's actually a good point that you brought up. I actually may talk about that next week because there's a I saw a YouTube video basically saying how like this generation of consoles is trash, but like for different reasons. So that's why I'm like, I think that I think I'm gonna you know get more deep into that like next week, just so you know, people understand where we're coming from.
No, I got you. I'm with you. I'm with that. I'm down.
So, all right. So next, launch day report. So, just this past week and last week, Battlefield 6 and Ghost of Yotei came out. So I was actually in the beta for Battlefield 6. I since I canceled my Game Pass subscription, I just could not play Battlefield 6 when it came out. However, I did notice everyone online was saying how they like revamped like the whole thing and went back to back to basics, basically saying F you to Battlefield 2042. And, which is fine and great. I mean, I liked the beta. I thought it was fun. And I did think it was a necessary correction, honestly, because of how bad 2042 was. But yeah, that's what we really have to say about it. For those of you who are playing it and are I guess I should say apolitical, I hope you're having fun. And yeah, that's really all I have to say about it.
I gotta say I hate saying this. I'm leaning towards waiting for it to go on like a supreme sale.
A sale,
because I do want to play the game, and this is what bugs me because I really was looking forward to this game. There are 4 podcast episodes of me talking about this game from fucking tease release to the tease to the beta to post beta. I was excited. And they fucking took it from me. So I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
I was watching a friend of mine play the other day. Like he was streaming his Discord. I was watching him play. Shout out to Lowdown Dirt Shane. I'll give him a shout out at the end when I get the spelling of his fucking name right again. Because it's like one of those words is missing a vowel and there's an underscore. I'll get it to you. But basically, they were playing the fuck out of it, and I'm like, this looks so much fun, and it looks like a war shooter that I would love to play because it's got explosions and I can blow up the walls, but the blood money, like I cannot do it. Like I'm already mad because it's a war game. Like come on, let's stop warring against humans. Right. But adding the blood money on top, I can't do it, man. Yeah. I really want to play it, but I just can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fair. So next, Ghost of Yotai. I don't have a PS5, so Frank, if you want to go ahead and say what you think of it, go ahead.
Game of the year.
Oh, nice.
Period. Full stop. No other statement needs to be made. If you like Ghost of Tsushima and anything that you saw with Ghost of Tsushima, we were talking about this last night in the Stoop, which is the Discord. Ghost of Yotai did what every sequel should aspire to do. It did what Borderlands 2 did. It did what I kind of want to say Jedi, the second Jedi, the last. I forget the way they name these stupid games. Fallen Order. No, that was the first one. The Cal Kestis with the sword.
Was the second I know you're talking about with the boy that was that. Okay, yeah, from the boy from Shameless.
So that sequel, those games, and I hate that I had to do that. They took what was on the base game and they improved on it. Okay. Right, but it wasn't. But because the Star Wars was direct sequel, same character, easy to do. Borderlands, they just moved the story forward. This one, they took everything that you love from Ghost of Tsushima, added it to Ghost of Yotai, and then said, all right, shake out everything that made Tsushima, but let's add things that make this game different. So, like, okay, nice. Without any spoilers, I know this is weird, like, one of my friends said that the combat in the game pissed them off because they didn't have the sword stance and styles that Jin had in Ghost of Tsushima. Okay. I said to them, I simply said, look, I understand that, but this is not Jin's story. Jin was a trained samurai who had samurai skills. This is not that person, not who that is. They do not have that, so they're not going to have that sword style. And now knowing that, everything about the combat is 100% different because it's like I'm just trying to fight to survive. I'm not trying to fight with fancy samurai combos. I don't have stances. I know how to swing this weapon and I know how to cause blood. That is it. That's what I do. And they learn techniques throughout the game. But I'll say this and I'll leave it alone. The game incorporates music in a way that is better than what Ghost of Tsushima did. And it's not to say that Ghost of Tsushima was bad. They just do a much better way of incorporating the music in the game. They do more things with the controller than I've seen any other game do, which is it helps the immersion into the game. Okay. And it really, I can tell you more offline, but I'm not trying to give spoilers. It really enhances the experience, and because I had to do it, the acting and voice acting is phenomenal. I mean, the game is beautiful, but I'm not that. So was Tsushima, but like everybody I've talked to about this game, after the first, literally the first 5 minutes, they're saying, "Holy shit, this game is beautiful." Like, that's it. I got nothing else. Like, just please, if you have a PlayStation 5, go get Ghost of Yotai, and don't like half-ass play it. Like, really give yourself the focus that is owed to a game of this caliber. This is a story-driven, narrative, single-player action game, and it is so fucking good. Like, the story is good, and I know people are, the story is so weak, it's so stupid. It is a generic, because I like stories, and I write, it is a generic revenge samurai tale. Got it. But there's plot pieces and points that make it worth, telling. It's not like, oh, you know, you shot my dog, now I'm gonna go kill your whole family because everybody's scared of me. No, it's not. John Wick was a basic revenge story. So like,
yeah,
it's the same concept as John Wick. They give you a reason why the person wants revenge,
mm-hmm.
and then we seek the revenge. So like, that's what we're doing here. So like, it is very good. I was right before we recorded today. I just finished a story, a story beat with the main character and some other characters surrounding that one. Really well done shit, man. I really enjoy what this is doing, and as soon as we get done recording, I'm going back to it. So, Ghost of Yotei, must own for a PS5 owner, unless you just don't like story-driven narrative games. That I can't really help you with that, but it's very good.
Excellent, excellent. I'm glad you enjoyed it so much. So obviously, if you guys, anyone listening owns a PS5, if you have a nephew, a niece, whoever that owns a PS5, please get them that game. It's worth it.
Yes.
All right, next. All right, so this one, our next segment is a little bit more generalized, only just because I'm pretty sure anyone listening to this, whether you like video games or not, can relate.
Wait, hold on. I just
Yes.
want to sprinkle this in there real quick, like an exit grenade.
Yeah.
We didn't record for a couple weeks, and this came out, but Borderlands 4 is quietly one of the best games of the year, also.
Nice.
Like it came out like 2 or 3 weeks before Yotei.
Oh, okay.
Been playing the hell out of it. It's very fun. It is a looter shooter at its core. If you love Borderlands 2, pick up Borderlands 4. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Great plug-in for Borderlands. Make sure you go get that. All right. So what I was gonna say was that so the gaming industry is continues to be hit hard by layoffs, and yeah, it's just. I'm pretty sure everyone listening can relate to this, whether you're a gamer or not. So, basically, union members have announced legal action against Build a Rocket Boy, the studio behind Everywhere, over alleged systemic mistreatment, mismanagement, and mishandling of the redundancy process during recent layoffs. Now, listen, when it comes to like layoffs and stuff, it's just it's so bad out there. Like, it's so bad trying to find a new job, and it's like it's I have to give it to them for like even risking the litigation necessary to check on this, because it's like when you get laid off, it's like you're not necessarily going to find something really soon. I've been laid off before, and this is not a joke. Like, I've been laid off before, and I was lucky enough to find something within, I want to say, like 4 months. And I hated what I had to, like, I literally had to like buckle down and be like, I'll just take this. And I hated that job. That was like the worst IT job I ever had. And with this going on, the fact that they even have a case is crazy. And I really hope that they succeed. I hope they get their money's worth. I hope they get some sort of severance. I hope they get something. Because honestly, this job market is no joke. It's really not. No one can find a job right now. Like, nobody. College educated people, uneducated people, trades. You can go. It doesn't even matter what market. It's horrible. And then what I hate is that they told everybody 10 years ago that if you learn how to code, that you'd be like in buku bucks by now. Now look what's going on. Now nobody like all the coders are getting laid off.
So, no, like technically, yes, when they said it 10, 15 years ago, it wasn't an incorrect statement. At the time, coding was a hot commodity skill. If you could code then, you could write your own ticket. But now, everybody fucking jumped on that advice.
Exactly.
Like, I want to be rich too. And now everybody's like, well, if everybody could do it, nobody could do it. So now we're here. Like, but at the time, great advice. Now it's
trash.
It's not dumb, because the career field is pretty. It still pays well. It's just it's harder now. Like, it's not as in demand as it was before, because everybody was a coder all of a sudden. That's you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong, but also, like, they weren't wrong either. It's just time moved on. That everybody who was like, I'm gonna take that advice. Well, now everybody took the advice. So.
Yeah. Well, it's just with that, it's just like when everybody is able to do something, it's not worth as much. So that's what really messed it up. I'm just glad I stuck to the like infrastructure side of IT, because I can code, I just refuse to do it. Like, I'm not doing that. So
I tried to learn, and I don't know if it's just my brain doesn't process it, but something about languages doesn't work when I try to learn them. Like it's really weird. And I'm computer language for coding, speaking language like French or Spanish. It just it doesn't stick. Yeah, it's like they don't stick. Like it's just like I have a few words that I know in Spanish, but like I can recite like one thing in French, but that's because I said it for 6 years straight for like 180 days a year.
What is it? I'm curious.
The French phrase?
Yeah.
Hold on. Bonjour. Hold on. Bonjour. Oh, bonjour, je m'appelle Franck. Something like that. I think that's it. I think that's the word stop now because I had to shove Spanish in there for so long. I have to like it's like I'm not good. I am not programmed to be polyglot. I didn't get that software installed when I was created. So unfortunately, I cannot do the languages like everybody else. I have a friend who is just a fucking wizard at it, and it's cool. And I would like to learn another language. I would really enjoy speaking in another language. It doesn't work for me. If you put numbers in front of me, it's a whole different thing. I can do numbers just fine.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I mean that's still like the basics. What most people know, anyways. You're saying hi. Right. My name is. But that's still.
I can write 1 + 1 = 2. Like, you know, thumbs up. But like, all right, cool. Now what? I can't ask you where the bathroom is. Like, I can't write that in numbers. Like, how do I?
Oh. I know how to say where's
1 - 2 = -1. That doesn't make sense. How does that mean? Where's the bathroom? You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Sorry.
It's okay. No, I just sidebar everybody. I just wanted to know because I have a mild obsession with the French language. So just that was a joke. Anyway.
Yeah, it's funny. The only other phrase I know is omelette du fromage, and the only reason I know that is because
of Dexter's Laboratory.
I've also kind of like there's other words that I've picked up because again, French in elementary school, I was kind of forced, but like it wasn't like a bad force. It was a positive force.
Okay.
To take French for 6 years, so like
at least you got to.
I want to say second to sixth grade, I was taking French.
Well, that's nice. I didn't get to take French until the 9th grade, and then they only got to take it for 3 years because they removed the program from my high school because the freaking the town I'm from was run by a bunch of cheap bastards. But whatever, go ahead.
If hindsight being 2010 vision, I should have fucking took French when I went to middle school in 7th grade and just rode that shit all the way up. Like I'd have been fine.
You've been lit.
I probably would have been damn near American fluent in French by now. I probably wouldn't be able to have a conversation, but I could at least know more than what I know. You know what I mean? Because I'm not. I went from French to Spanish, and the only reason that made half sense is because their root languages are the same. Like, they're cousin languages, so like I kind of understand French because I kind of understand Spanish. And there was a point in one of my schools, I don't know which one, where I was forced to take Latin for like a year.
Oh God.
Which is like, trust me, I said the same thing.
That's crazy.
I don't know why they made us study a dead language, but
did you go to Catholic school?
So that's my language background. Like I don't want to speak. I don't want to learn French, but I started learning French, and it was like, cool. This is a pretty language. I should have went with it, but then 7th grade me was like, I know more Spanish people in my life, and I should probably learn this language because I knew that I lived in an area where there was Dominicans and Puerto Rican people and different variations of Latin ethnicities in the area, so like this would be a practical thing to learn.
Right.
But it didn't take for me because I don't do languages well, but because I can kind of like get the gist of the roots from Latin to Spanish and French, I kind of understand some of it. So it's like it's a weird hodgepodge in there, but it works.
That's fair.
And I really just want to learn. I really want to learn Japanese or Mandarin because I don't know. It's hard to explain that. I want to learn Japanese because it's a very aggressive language, but it's nice. Like it's hard to explain that. And if you've watched
Mandarin's more aggressive.
If you watch Kill Bill, this is the best way I can explain this. If you watch Kill Bill, the Hattori Hanzo scene when him and his friend are serving sake to the bride.
Yeah.
They're talking to each other as friends, and it's very much there. You can very clearly tell that they are the best of friends, if not brothers.
Yeah.
But Hattori Hanzo yells at his friend, "If we were in feudal Japan, I would be the emperor and you would be the general and you would still be serving me tea.
Yes.
Because they were having, you know, the scene, but
yes.
the way he yelled at him was like,
it was just funny.
It's an angry language.
Yeah.
But it's a nice language because it's still very beautiful when you go into it and look at it. But me, if you ever get bored and you want to check out any of my like comedy or rants and stuff, my Twitch is Frank Grouch, my YouTube is Frank Grouch. I have some of my stuff up there. You'll understand why I would like to learn Japanese. Like it's like yelling for me is like an art form. And I would love to be able to learn a language in which yelling is an art form. Not German. German just sounds hateful. I don't want that. I want Japanese because like it's beautiful and also angry at the same time, and I want that. But I don't know how to do languages, so I just sit back and that's where I'm at. So yeah.
No, that's fair. You went to Catholic school?
I did. 4 years for high school.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't tell nobody.
Question.
This is the one fact to Frank Grouch lore that everybody's getting on this podcast. So if you happen to check this episode out, people who don't know, now you get a little bit of Frank lore. There you go.
Yes, it makes sense because of all the languages that you ran into. I had
many languages. I'm gonna add on to the little bit of Frank lore. I went to a Montessori school for elementary school, so that's why I did French.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's like when you like if I tell you where I went, you'll be like, oh, okay, that I understand why you had the language path and the shit that you had, but I don't tell anybody Frank lore because nobody needs to know Frank lore. If you find it, congratulations, you've achieved the trophy. That's, so those of you out there listening to the scroll, matter of fact, I'm having fun with this, Boots. Those of you listening to the scroll, if you reach out, first three people to reach out to Frank Grouch on any social media and drop off one piece of Frank lore that you learned from this episode, I will provide you a prize. Personally. Nice. I'm so serious. This is for our listeners, man. If you guys are out there and you find me on social media and you say, hey, I listened to the Scroll podcast, I got a piece of Frank lore. I'm like, all right, what's up? I got you. I will give you a prize. I'm first three. So if you come after like the fourth person, depending on when you get to me, I might be generous, but like first three, I'm going to be hard on them. Hard, fast line. Holler at me.
Are you still on Twitter?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to. I reluctantly left Twitter. Okay. I'm on Blue Sky.
Okay.
But like you can find me on Twitter. I'm not going to respond to you. I don't use Twitter. I hate Twitter. I hate what it's become. I don't like Elon Musk. None of that. I don't use it. It's just an AI shit box of fucking ICE ads and Nazi propaganda. I don't fuck with it. So I have my account for name purposes, but I don't exist on Twitter. Blue Sky, Instagram. Yeah. Excuse me. It's the easiest way to find me. You can send me an email.
Harass Frank on Blue Sky.
Don't fucking send me an email because I won't see it because I'm buried in random shopping things. But yeah, like Blue Sky, you can reach me there. Instagram, I'm on Instagram. Do we have Instagram shout outs or no? We don't have that yet, right? We don't have a Scrollstagram?
No. I mean, I'm working on it, but it's just if you want to reach out to Frank, it's what is it, Frank Grouch? It's still Frank Grouch on Instagram?
Yeah, it's Frank Grouch on Instagram.
Okay,
yeah.
For me, I don't think I changed my name to Boots yet. So for me, it's Frenchie Jonesy. I may change it. I'm still debating about it. That's why my name is different on there. But yeah, if you have any scroll questions, you can just reach out to either of us. But make sure you harass Frank and bring him his lore.
If you bring me the lore, I get you a prize. First three people. That's the deal. Like, just let me know. So
to continue with the layoffs, I guess this is post-layoff, but former ZeniMax Online devs have formed Sackbird Studios, explicitly stating they did so to create a space where, quote, creative independence isn't negotiable. I love that. I love that they got together and decided to do their own thing and said, F the money, this is what we want to create. So I love that. That's just, Now, here's the thing I wanted to bring up last as far as, like, this segment. So Discord got fucking hacked. Like, I forgot when this happened. I know it was recently, but Discord got hacked. And they actually confirmed it. They had a customer service breach, and about 70,000 users were affected because of a compromised third-party vendor. So yeah, if you don't have multi-factor authentication on your Discord, do that, please. I know it's annoying having to go to your phone for a code and all that stuff, but honestly, security-wise, it's best. It's best for everyone. Just
My
do.
multi-factor authentication for Discord is so good, I forget that I have it, and then I forget the app that I have the fucking code in every time. So I'm like, please don't log me out of Discord. I will never remember how to get it. So hopefully the same problem happens that anybody try to hack into my account, because I have the access to the 6-digit code, but I don't remember what fucking app it's on. So good luck.
All right. So, with that being said, we'll be right back. We're gonna talk about basically 2 companies that decided to be pussy, and also the games for the month. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right, we're back. All right, now 2 companies, like I said, that decided to be pussy. I'm gonna start with Ubisoft. Now, Ubisoft, I love y'all. Okay, I love y'all to death. Okay, I am a huge fan of the Assassin's Creed series. I started off with effing with y'all with Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Now, this is why I'm so upset. Okay, you people decided to announce that you canceled a potential Assassin's Creed game. No, excuse me. No, not even announced. There were official reports from former and current Ubisoft employees that revealed that y'all decided to cancel an Assassin's Creed game set in post-Civil War America's Reconstruction era. I'm not even going to talk about what Reconstruction is. You should have paid attention to school. Too bad. Now, so the game was supposed to star a formerly enslaved black man recruited by the assassins who would confront corruption and the rise of the KKK. Now, sources say these were the 2 reasons for cancellation. One is that because of the backlash to the last Assassin's Creed game that had a black character named Yasuke, and they felt like because there was so much backlash to that person, they didn't want to deal with that again. And then the second reason was that they felt like the subject matter was too political in a country that's too unstable. Now, this is where you got me all the way effed up. There is a game series out right now. Okay, not by them, but there's a game series out right now where all you fucking do is beat the shit out of Nazis. So you mean to tell me that I can't have a game where all I'm doing is beating the shit out of the Ku Klux Klan? I don't give a... Go ahead, sorry.
I'm getting a phone call. It's Lincoln Clay.
Oh, shit.
Yo, go play Mafia 3, man. That's it. Go ahead, Bruce.
Like, what the fuck? Okay, Ubisoft, I'm sorry, but I think you're a mad pussy for this. Like, this is crazy. Like, I think y'all are wild pussy for this. And here's the thing. Y'all already technically touched on the subject because in the DLC for Black Flag, you play as, what's his name? I can't think of his name. But he's black. He's
the Haitian dude, right?
Yes. You play as him in the DLC, and you're basically doing the same shit, but like maybe right before the slave trade. So like this was like I can't think of the year, but like basically there were like plantations and shit in the like Caribbean already, because Black Flag takes place in the Caribbean. So because it's a pirate game. So you already did it. Like, you already did it. Because one of the missions in the DLC is to free, free all the plantations. Like, you already did it. So it's like, wow, what the hell? This is, like, crazy to me. I think this is
Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry.
Thank you.
And his name is Adewale.
Thank you. You already did this shit. You already did this shit with Adewale. You already did it in the Freedom Cry DLC. So what the fuck? Why can you not do this again? This is not fair. I don't think it's fair. I'm so upset. I seriously, listen. Here's the thing. Also, the whole fucking franchise is not apolitical. So you can't really say, oh, I don't want to do this shit because this is too political. The whole fucking series is political. The whole series. You made a fucking American Revolution fucking Assassin's Creed, which is the third one, I think. I think the third one took place in the American Revolution. That's political. That's as political as it fucking gets. Like, what the hell? So
Look,
it's like, go ahead.
I wish they had went with it because it would have been a really interesting way to see how Ubisoft told that story. And I say Lincoln Clay is calling, but the thing behind that is like I know it's funny and all, but like go play Mafia 3 because Mafia 3 told a similar story in civil rights New Orleans. Like it's a fictitious town in civil rights New Orleans, and it kind of tells it's the same sort of black man in a white man's racial world situation, except this is a story of revenge. It's a little different. It's a whole thing behind it. It falls in the Mafia universe, which also makes it really good. But story is well told. Gameplay is actually pretty good. But the thing I like the most about the game, and I don't know if Ubisoft would have had the fucking care that Hangar 13 did with this. Hangar 13 at the beginning of the game put up a disclaimer that basically said, look, this time was a rough time for black people because of the actions of white people.
Yep.
And in order to depict that, we have to show certain things, and we do apologize going forward. Like they put a message up there saying like we understand this is fucked up, but we're going to tell it the right way. Like we're not going to shy away from it. We're going to lean into it, and here we are. And it worked, and everything that did worked. So now Ubisoft, I don't know if they would have gone to the care and depth that Hangar 13 did when they did their version of this particular time period. But going into Reconstruction era United States with a black character would have been very interesting to see. And I hate that shit like this has to be like, oh well, they actually want to see it, so maybe we should release it now. It's fucking stupid. No, you should have just went with it anyway, and let the fucking chips fall where they may. Right? Like that's what it should have been. Like that's the problem, because even with Assassin's Creed Shadows, the small, loud ass minority of people who were like, it's a black protagonist, we don't want to see him in the game. They probably didn't even fucking play the game.
Sure didn't.
But they probably wouldn't bought it anyway because it was Assassin's Creed. They didn't want to play the fucking game. So, like, who can? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't played Assassin's Creed Shadows, but it's not. I have a rule with Assassin's Creed games, and it has not failed me yet. I'll wait like a year and a half. The game goes on sale like 90%. I get the digital deluxe edition with all the fixings, and I take my sweet time. That's how I got Assassin's Creed Shea Butter. That's how I got Assassin's Creed Agrabah. That's how I didn't even get Assassin's Creed Sparta, but I could have. I was just not interested.
That's my favorite one.
That's Origins, Mirage, and Odyssey. Sorry.
Yes.
But yeah, like I'm waiting for Assassin's Creed Yasuke. It's just not here yet. It hasn't been on sale. I heard it was fun. I heard no complaints about it. I also played Ghost of Tsushima, so you're gonna have a hard time convincing me that there's better samurai fighting. So, but I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Assassin's Creed Shadows. They listened to the wrong crowd. Like they should have just put the game out and saw what happened. Like, or at least announced the title was coming and made some inroads, or just made a preview of what would have happened, and we would have saw what happened. And the people, like, you worrying about the opinions of people who are trying to protect racists is weird. Who gives a fuck about them?
They probably can't even afford to play the fucking game.
Just move on. Like, just drop the game. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You won't lose that much money, I promise you.
And also, let me explain about the previous Backlash, because we didn't even talk about that the last time that game came out. I don't think. Well, if we did, that's too bad, because I'm just going to repeat myself of what I said when that fucking game came out. Everybody who protested about that fucking game because there was a black samurai named Yasuke in it needs to open a fucking history book, because that person actually existed and there was nothing wrong with him being in it. Fuck off, okay? And also, everybody that was complaining about it wasn't even fucking Japanese. It was a whole bunch of idiots from here. Like, it wasn't even them.
The Japanese were backing the decision.
Exactly.
Every time the black samurai discussion comes up, actual Japanese historians come out and are like, yeah, this is legit. This is real. And everybody's like, no, this can't be real. I, an American who's never been outside of my American city, will tell you that the Japanese history and culture that they don't teach in my American textbooks is 100% wrong. They don't know what they're talking about. Ain't never been no naggers and no samurai suits. That's how they sound. But like Japan is literally saying, hey, guys, this happened. We have record. We have documents. It's fine. We're actually appreciating that this story is being told. So let's go on with it. No.
Also,
I'm just like, all right, man.
Also,
stop listening to the wrong people, bro. This is why we are where we are in America right now. Y'all listening to the wrong people.
Absolutely.
The wrong people have the loudest opinion, and you're listening to it. Stop. Damn.
Also, for you other people that think you're not being racist when you're really actually being racist adjacent, for you trying to say that the function of the Assassin's Creed Shadows where you have to switch between characters is annoying, first of all, they've done that already. They did that shit in fucking Origins. So stop, okay? Just stop it, alright? So I don't want to hear that. That's just a bunch of bull crap. You just don't want black people in your video games, and that's really all it comes down to. And I'm just tired of having the same conversation because this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Ubisoft is pussy. I don't care. All right. Next. Now you MF. So Nintendo. Listen to me. All right. Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm just gonna start from the beginning. For those of you,
I just want to say, don't say their name because I don't want to get sued later. I ain't got the money. Oh shit! I said the name.
Okay. For those of you who don't know, ICE, the United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Well, no, reportedly. I don't know why I put reportedly here because it wasn't reportedly. They fucking did it. If you don't believe me or whatever, or you think I'm capping, just go on YouTube and type in Pokemon Ice, which is funny because it's actually if you used to type in Pokemon Ice, you'd see Ice Pokemon, but now you can't even see that anymore. But anyway, if you go on YouTube and type in Pokemon Ice, you will see a video of them basically like halfway advertising what they've been doing as far as like raids, putting the Pokemon theme song in the goddamn background. It's a song that I've loved since I was 7 fucking years old. They decided to put in this ignorant shit. Now, Nintendo, a company that is notoriously aggressive in protecting its brand, okay? And mind you, I give an example. They recently won a $2 million settlement against someone who modded a Switch. And they continuously sue or shut down emulators and fan projects like Yuzu. Like, this is what they do. Okay? This is what they do. Now, but the fact that they decided to sit on their fucking hands when this video came out and not do shit is what I feel like it makes them pussy. That is like, y'all are so quick to sue everybody else. But the minute that these niggas decide to make a fucking video using your fucking song, nobody does anything. But here's what really irks me about the whole situation. Your company isn't even American. I could see if they were from Texas and they were agreeing with this bullshit and they were just like, oh, we don't give a fuck. Let them use the song. No. Y'all are Japanese. Y'all are not even from here. Why are you capping for these fucking people? What the fuck? Go ahead, Frank.
I got nothing, man. Like I don't. So I hear what you're saying. I just don't know if that's the case. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if Nintendo was like, let's just sit on our haunches and not say shit until somebody notices this. I don't think that's what they did. I don't think Nintendo would have done that because that would fundamentally go against everything that they stand for as a company that they've been standing for a while. I mean, not saying that they've ever stood out against injustices or anything, but like they definitely don't give off we support immigration control vibes. You know what I mean? Like it's very friendly. You know what I mean? Like it's like a Disney-esque type thing. It was like why is Disney not saying? You know what I mean? Like what is going on here? But then like I don't know, man. I don't think Nintendo intended to wait that long. I just think they didn't see it until it was like later. That's all I think it was.
So, but my whole thing is that they decided to be aggressive on small time people that do little shit like modding, and you know, then you got a whole government agency that blatantly, and this wasn't even like a secret. Like this was like viral. This was like everywhere, and then all of a sudden. It's just for me. I think they dropped the ball on this. Honestly, I think they look crazy not saying nothing. I mean, they did say something eventually. Like, well, it was like 2-3 days later, talking about, oh well, we didn't approve the video. All right.
Well, hold on a second. It was only 2 or 3 days.
So after the video like went viral and shit, yeah.
Yeah. So okay, I don't think that they're scouring the internet for ICE videos. That's my thing. I don't think they're scouring the internet for ICE videos.
But that's what my point.
the Pokemon theme.
But that's what my point is. It's not like Ice made the video and then it was just some shit that you could only see if you go on Ice's social media. Like, the shit went viral. Like, it was everywhere. Is what I'm saying. So that's why, to me, it's like, okay, well, it's like, well, why y'all so quiet on this? Meanwhile, y'all want to sit here and waste time and fucking sue Pal World and other people that's like, you know what?
Well, I mean, Pal World was trying to make money off of their IP.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. You know what's funny?
And Pal World was cooking for like a month and a half before they even said anything.
Which, like, listen.
So, I mean, so hold on a second. So, like, what I'm saying is, if you're mad at Nintendo because they didn't take the Ice thing down immediately, but they did it within 5 business days. So...
No, they didn't take it down. The video's still there. They didn't take shit down. It's still there. You can go Google it right now.
So they didn't take it down?
Nope. It's still there.
So what did they do? They just
all
sued
Nintendo.
Them? They just said this is bad finger wag? Yeah, okay, now I see what you're saying. I thought they took it down.
No. Nope. If you go on YouTube right now, it's still there. And, yes, that's all they did. All they did was release some raggedy ass statement talking about, oh yeah, we didn't approve this video. Okay, we knew that already. Why don't you do something about it?
Okay, now I see what you're saying. So the whole time, I thought they said that and they just forced the removal of the video. So, all right, no big deal.
Nope.
I didn't know they just left the shit up. That's the part I missed. I missed that part. I didn't know the shit's still up on, on the internet. That's fucking weird.
You can easily Google that.
So now, okay, I got you.
Yep, you can easily find that video in 2 seconds. But everything else I just said, they shut all that shit down.
Don't find the video because it doesn't need more views.
Oh, well, it's already got.
Don't watch it.
We can't make it. We can't make it more viral. It already blew up.
Yeah, well, I mean, still though, it doesn't need monetization. Also,
that's true.
Thing. I don't know if YouTube has demonetized the fucking Ice channel because
that's true.
God forbid they do something right as opposed to demonetizing people who you know, are just trying to live their life. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There's a line that I'm drawing here. You obviously see where I stand, so you know what I mean when I say that. Mm-hmm. But like, did you demonetize the Ice channel? Because the reason I say that is the more viral it goes, the more people watch it, the more money Ice still gets from YouTube. So in theory, if you're going to go look this video up, please report it, downvote it, block it, do whatever you got to do. Just don't give it another view. Mm-hmm. That's all. So, and also, here's the thing. Let's say in some bizarro world, world that me and you are 100% with Ice, right? Let's just for example. Just don't even put the clip out there.
Just in some bizarro world, in some bizarro world, that was the case. Or rather, let's say the whole country, not just us two, like the whole country was with the shit, right? It still doesn't make any sense because Nintendo's brand is family friendly. What the fuck about Ice is family friendly? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they are,
it still doesn't make sense.
Anti-friendly, anti-family.
It still doesn't make any sense. None of it makes sense. It's stupid. Nintendo, I think you're fucking whack, and I think you're pussy. You're probably more pussy than Ubisoft at this point. I think all this shit is stupid. Fucking that whole fucking raggedy ass statement that you gave saying that you didn't give them permission. Yeah, we already fucking knew that because what the fuck? Like, y'all really just didn't do anything. And, you know, fuck y'all. Like, whatever. Like, nobody wants to pay for your $80 fucking games. All right. Anyway, so I'm done.
And the Switch 2 launch wasn't even that hot. I'm just playing. I don't really care about the Switch 2, man. Those people who got it, I hope you love it. I'm okay. I'm just missing.
Alright, so, alright, finally. So, last segment. Free games for this month of October. Alright, so, for my PlayStation people, since October 7th, Alan Wake 2 for the PS5 is available, which is great. I meant to say happy October, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful, spooky month. You know, for those of you who like that shit, Goat Simulator 3 is going to be out for PS4 and PS5, and Cocoon is going to be out for PS4 and PS5. For my Xbox Game Pass people, my poor
ones who are left.
Yes. Since October 8th, Supermarket Simulator has been added. Since the 9th, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 Enhanced Editions. Oh, that's interesting. Only because, you know, I still haven't played Baldur's Gate 3. And yes, I know that's a sin for all you RPG-loving people, but I haven't had time. Sorry. October 14th, which is Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, the casting of Frank Stone will be available.
I'm a little jealous because y'all get casting of Frank Stone for free. It's still $30 on PlayStation.
Oh damn. The next day, October 15th, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, it will be available. And then next week on the 21st, Ninja Gaiden 4 will be available. Um, and for my PC people, all right, so if you have the Epic Game Store on your computer, right now, Gravity Circuit and the Albion Online Rogue Journeyman bundle is now available. For my Amazon Prime Gaming people, XCOM 2 is available with a GOG code, and Vampire the Masquerade Reckoning of New York. Both of those were released on October 9th. Yeah, so I mean, I guess the only question I have is, like, since it's October, who do you think is trying to basically, what do you think is the best value for, like, spooky season?
I can't. I mean, they both only have one spooky game in there.
That's
which,
true.
But I can't vouch for Casting of Frank Stone because I haven't played it.
Yeah.
But I have played Alan Wake 2. I can tell you Alan Wake 2 was a good game. I can tell you it's entertaining. I can tell you it's a good story. The only thing I can tell you about Casting of Frank Stone is the reviews are out for it. If you wanted an opinion, you have to look at them. But I can't give you that because I didn't play it, so I can't tell you if I agree or disagree with what they say. So,
that's fair. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to throw this out there, and Fortnite still out there. If people who play Fortnite, they just did their Fortnitemares season, like mid-season pass thing. It's a horde mode, and it's a crossover with K-pop Demon Hunters. It's pretty fun. I had fun playing it last night. It's not like this is a brainless fake zombie activity for children. Like, don't think too hard about it. But it has a really good spooky vibe. Like, it fits the season. It's cool. Like, it's fun. Let's see what else is out there. Like Alan Wake 2 is good. If you know what? I'll tell you what. If you have the Little Pictures anthology, or Until Dawn on your computer or PlayStation, and you just been like, man, I want to play these, but I haven't. Give them a shot. It's spooky season. Do yourself a favor. Play one of those games. They don't disappoint. They're pretty good. I will say the Man from Medan is kind of short.
Okay.
But the rest of them are pretty good. Like they're worth playing at least once. They're good scary stories. Like they're not like, Event Horizon or anything out there. Like it's not like terrifying nightmare bad, but it's fun to play. So, and of course, Five Nights at Freddy's is always a classic. So you can always go back to that. So.
Yes. Yeah, that game actually creeps me out.
So,
yeah.
Is it
if you don't know
animatronics, or is it because of the way they're designed?
No, it's because all right. So, side note, this is Boots lore now.
Boots lore.
So I have a problem with horror stuff. Only because, this is kind of sad, but when I was like 5. Someone had put on Candyman. Like, I was at my grandmother's house, and one of my cousins put on Candyman, and ever since then I've been traumatized with like horror movies. So that's why I don't like horror shit. So I know it's like, and then I just explained this to my friend the other day. He was like pissed off for me, and he was like, "Oh my god, why would they traumatize you like that?" And I was like, "I don't know. I didn't have control over my life when I was 5."
I was 5. I don't know why they did that. Ask them.
So yeah, right? So that's why I don't like horror stuff. If it's like horror adjacent, I can deal with it. So like stuff like, I don't know if anyone's ever watched the show.
Vampires.
Right. I watched The Walking Dead, but only because it really was for the drama. Like, the zombies were just like the background thing. It really was a drama show, honestly, if you've never watched it. But I stopped watching The Walking Dead because somebody on the show pissed me off, and I just never went back.
I think you might be a classic horror fan and not like a slasher film fan. Like, you like.
No, I can't take any of
vampires. Huh?
No, I can't take any of it. It's got to be like something specific. Like, it's got to be, I don't explain it. Like, it's like, I like supernatural stuff. Yes, I did. So I like supernatural stuff, but it can't be like purposely like scary. So like.
Right. That's what I mean when I say no slasher film. Like, you wouldn't watch The Conjuring.
No, absolutely not.
Right. That's a very specific style of horror movie. But you would watch. Did you watch Abigail?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so that's too violent, too horror. Did you watch the Dracula special on Netflix?
No. There's a Dracula special? What is it?
There's like a 3-part Dracula series on Netflix.
I'll Google it and
I'm
see if
not
I
gonna
can
tell you
take it.
much else. That take 5 minutes. See if you like it. If you don't watch it. That's
Okay.
all.
But yeah, it's
Because I know
just.
you're a big vampire fan. You're waiting for the Interview with the Vampire season 3 or something like that, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not just a big vampire fan. I mean, just that show is just amazing. It's just I have no words for how amazing that show is. It's just great.
But I mean, did you watch Vampire in Brooklyn?
No.
You should watch Vampire in Brooklyn.
It seemed kind of silly though. It didn't seem like it was.
It's a horror movie. You should watch Vampire in Brooklyn.
Mm.
It's a horror comedy, in fact. I'd put it that way.
Okay, so
like,
yeah, that's what I mean.
So here's the funny part. Like, you're probably a horror fan and don't realize it, but you're not like a violent, oh my god, horror. Like, did you watch Addams Family?
Oh yeah, but Addams Family wasn't scary.
Addams Family is horror.
But
default.
It's not scary though.
It doesn't have to be scary to be horror themed.
But the word horror is scary.
The theme is the
scary.
macabre. It's the macabre. It's the spooky. It's there.
Yeah, but that's not scary. That's like I don't consider that horror. That's like a
Horror's
family. It's a family
horror's
movie.
not always scary.
Yeah, but the word horror means scary. The word horror means scary.
Setting. Huh?
But the word horror means scary.
Well, yes, but I mean, the Addams Family is scary to some people. Somebody might be scared of somebody. Like,
well,
so in the first movie, when the kids cut their arms off and spray the whole front 5 rows of blood in the play, that's pretty scary to some people.
What was that?
Like,
oh wait, the when she was making fun of when she was saying exactly what happened to like the Native American people and shit. That's what you're talking about?
No, that's Addams Family Values. I'm talking about in the first one, Wednesday and Pugsy were in a school play, and they cut their arms off.
Oh,
and,
like the
sprayed...
fake and the fake blood and shit.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Addams Family, so you have to assume the blood that they're spraying is real blood.
Oh well, when I watched it, I thought it was funny because they basically were just like teasing like all the assholes in the audience or whatever. So I didn't think that was scary. I thought that was good for them.
And the same thing with when they did the play at the end of summer camp in Addams Family Values, they tortured, burned, and murdered all the pilgrims.
Yeah, but that wasn't horror. That was just facts. That was just like this is what happened.
But it's so in the setting of where like the family lives, like they have the severed hand as a butler, like Lurch is Frankenstein, like it's very much a macabre horror.
Yeah, but
that's there. It's just it's not your traditional scare the shit out of you horror. That's all.
Yeah, but that's I would still consider both of those. I would still consider both of those movies family movies because the whole point of the Addams family is that they love each other, even though they're.
Did you ever see Coraline?
Yeah.
That's a horror movie.
That's true, but that was like I don't know. It didn't really affect me. Yeah, but that was a comedy.
That's a horror movie.
Yeah, but that was a horror movie. Yeah, that was still comedy though. I mean, I wouldn't consider those. I still wouldn't consider those horror because they're family movies. Like they're not designated.
Frankenweenie is a horror movie.
I never saw that. It looks too silly.
Haunted Mansion is a horror movie.
Yeah. Okay, I guess.
And that's a family movie. Like it's not like yes, horror is scary. Like,
well,
but
it's
just because you're not scared doesn't mean it's not scary to somebody. Like,
but that's I would consider those family movies with horror elements. I wouldn't consider them horror movies.
But they are horror movies. Like it's just like saying that. It's like saying that. What movie am I thinking of? Hold on, let me see.
Because all the horror shit that I'm thinking of,
have you seen The Fall Guy?
No, what's that?
Ryan Gosling plays a stuntman.
No, isn't that an action movie?
You need to watch it. Yes, it is a very good action movie, but also it's a rom-com.
Okay.
But also because it's depending on how you frame it, it is very much a rom-com with action elements or an action movie with rom-com elements. It depends on how you look at it.
Yeah, but neither one of those things would bother me because they're not trying to
I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying that's what the horror family comedy stuff is. Like, yeah, you might not see Tucker and Dale versus Evil because there's people falling into wood chippers and shit and like gore and surrounding stuff like that.
That's crazy.
A version of the horror comedy.
Oh my god, that is insane.
But so is Beetlejuice.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's not like shit. Like what I'm saying horror movies is I'm talking about like shit that
Elvira counts as horror.
She didn't do anything but talk.
She talked, but like her vibe was macabre.
Yeah, but macabre doesn't mean
that. Horror elements and themes inside of her film made it a horror movie.
That's fine, but her intent wasn't to terrify her viewers. Like what I'm talking about
horror is not always intent. Like the intent of horror is not always to terrify you. Like it's not. You're not supposed to be fucking like scared out of your shorts all the time.
But that's the type
That's
of
just
movies that I'm talking
that's
about.
the modern horror style. Like think about Frankenstein. The original Frankenstein book is technically, yes, it's a horror about man shouldn't play God and shouldn't try to create life, stuff like that. And it also, on the other side, it's about what makes a man. Like Frankenstein's, he's like he's 75 different parts of a person.
Right.
He kind of has a heart and he's alive, but like is he human? Like what makes him a man? Because that's another part of the discovery of the book. The horror is that, this mad scientist put this dude together from random dead body parts.
Right.
But that's not scary. Like
But I wasn't talking about stuff like stuff that, would make you think. I'm talking about the movies I'm talking about are like specifically meant to terrify their audience. Like specifically those type of movies. Like shit
Event Horizon.
Like what?
Event Horizon. It's a horror movie whose goal is to fucking freak. Oh, it's a really good sci-fi horror movie. Takes place on a ship. It's got Lawrence Fishburne in it. Deals with demons and shit. It was one movie that freaked me out for years.
Oh.
4 years.
Oh yeah, I never heard of it. But the stuff I'm talking about is stuff like the Freddy movies, the Jason movies, Chucky movies.
Yeah, the slasher. Those are the slasher category. That's what I was saying. Like slasher movies in particular. That genre, Freddy, Jason,
Conjuring,
Chucky, Michael Myers, Candyman, Ghostface, all them niggas. That's the slasher genre.
Okay.
They're hard, but that's just the slasher genre. That's what they're made for. They're made for the violence. They're supposed to be that way. Sometimes they have a good story, like Daniel Robitaille, and Candyman. Sometimes they don't. Like I want to say Jason.
Okay.
Because Jason's story was weak as fuck. It was just some camp counselors was fucking and his mom got mad and killed the whole camp. Like, I mean, very thin story compared to Daniel Robitaille, who was a slave painter who fell in love. I mean, now that I say it that way, it's also kind of shitty, but like, at least it was a love story. But like, they lynched him and cut his fucking painting hand off.
Well, here's my thing.
With a hook.
Here's my thing with horror movies. So this is also the other reason why I explained this to my friend too. So it's gonna go one of two ways. Now I can't even look at stuff like that because I just told you why. I can't even imagine myself going to see shit like that. Now, but if I wasn't scared of stuff like that, right? And I was able to enjoy horror movies like everybody else, I would still run the risk of me thinking that the horror movie is whack. So it's either I'm terrified or the shit is ass and I wasted my money. So it's like, what was the point?
The fun thing about horror movies for everybody is that second part is the joy of it. You either there's three things that happen with a horror movie. Like for people like me who like are looking for the scare, we're either going to get scared, or we're going to appreciate that the movie attempted to scare us and respect what it did, or it's
Frank,
going to be.
I'm not gonna appreciate the attempt if I pay money. I'm not gonna appreciate the attempt.
No, like so you can. I saw Weapons. Weapons didn't scare me at all, but it was a good horror movie, and I liked the way it ended the film. It was well done. It was a good movie. Okay. Sinners didn't scare me at all, but it was a horror movie, and I really fucking enjoyed that movie because it was well written. You see, but
that's different.
I Know What You Did Last Summer. Is a shitty movie because of the way it was written. If you didn't see it and you want to see it, you don't want to see it because you don't watch horror movies. The killer in the new movie is the killer because he's afraid that people don't want to keep talking about what happened to his friends in the original movie. So like in the first movie, Freddie Prinze Jr. survived the killer coming back to kill everybody. In this movie, Freddie Prinze Jr. is killing everybody because he doesn't want the memory of his friends in his town to go away. Problem with that is there's a fucking podcaster recording a podcast about what happened to your friends 20 years ago. So your entire concept of why you wanted to fucking kill everybody is blown out the window when you think about all you had to do was just tell your fucking story. That's it. Like, that's all you had to do. So that's what I mean. Like, you either have a good horror movie like the first Conjuring, which is truly scary. Okay. You have like a mid horror movie where it's like, okay, this is good, but it's fun. Like Cabin in the Woods. You have a bad horror movie where it's badly written, like that, like the I Know What You Did Last Summer, or it's just a shitty movie. Like I don't know where I could put it here right now, but there's probably a bunch. Like Silent Night is one of those shitty horror movies. Like, God, this is so fucking bad. But then there's the there's the one offshoot of that where it's like this was so fucking bad, but it was so much fun to watch. You know what I mean? Like that's the other side of horror. It's like fans of horror, we know going in that there's a 50-50 chance
that
this movie is either really good or really bad. But then it's the 50-50 chance of really, really bad or really bad good. You know what I mean? Like we get a little bit more fun on our side because we get the bad movies that are bad, but they're still like enjoyable because it's so bad. You know what I mean? That's why I don't care if I spend money because it's either gonna like there's times when I've seen the bad, I'm like, this was stupid, I wasted my fucking money. But then there are movies like, damn, this was bad, I gotta see this shit again, it was so fucking bad. Like
yeah.
So that's the roulette gamble we take with horror movies. So
yeah, I don't think I would. I mean, I'd be too mad. I think I went to see I'll give you examples. This is not a horror movie. It's like I would consider it like a thriller, I guess. But have you ever seen Prisoners?
Who's in it? I think I started to watch it.
Hugh Jackman, Paul Dano, Viola Davis, Terrence Howard,
Wolverine, the Riddler, fucking Amanda Waller, and fucking who was the last name you said?
Terrence Howard.
Iron Man or War Machine? That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I've seen it though.
I don't watch it. Don't watch it. Just don't. It's
no.
It's not. I'm not saying don't watch it because it's scary. I'm saying don't watch it because the ending is gonna piss you off. So because the ending pissed me off, and I literally ran out the theater and was like, fuck this movie. I never want to see this shit again. It's a thriller. So basically the plot is, and spoiler, but actually I don't care because it's stupid anyway. Basically, Hugh Jackman's daughter and Terrence Howard and Viola Davis's daughter both get kidnapped by some psycho, and basically Hugh Jackman is basically like the dad that's trying to get them back, actually. So it's creepy in the sense where like the viewer knows where the daughters are not most of the movie. I want to say maybe like the last like 50% of the movie, but like the ending is just whatever. It's so stupid. I have no words for how bad it just what pissed me off about the ending. Like I honestly went to see it because I was just curious if he was gonna get the daughters back or whatever, and only because what I wanted to see, which I should have saw, because I had a choice between the two. It was between that and the movie called The Family with Robert De Niro and.
You should have seen The Family.
Thank you. I know. I was so mad. I was so fucking mad because I saw The Family like later.
Look at the cast list for The Prisoner.
For Prisoners?
Paul Dano.
No, I
Terrence
know.
Howard,
but the trailer
Hugh
made
Jackman,
it look so good, and I was just like, I was curious, and I was just like,
look at the cast list.
Paul Dano was a good actor.
He is a good actor. Look at the cast list for The Family.
No, I know, but The Family was so much better.
Robert De Niro, Michelle Pfeiffer. What are you doing? In a mafia movie. What are you doing?
I didn't know.
Come on.
I swear I didn't know. I made a bad decision. I know. But
Did you watch The Family after the fact?
Yes. It was like later on, and when I saw The Family, I was so mad at myself. I was like, why the fuck did I waste time watching that dumbass movie Prisoners when I could have enjoyed this? And this is so much better. And I love that movie. I love The Family. That was an excellent movie. But anyway, yeah. So that's basically my Boots lore as me and horror shit. Like I'm not cool with it, fine. But I guess the subgenre that I'm really not cool with is like the slasher genre, like subgenre, like you said. But yeah, that's basically like my whole thing with like horror shit or whatever. Like I like stuff with horror elements in it. So like I like Pirates of the Caribbean. Like the first one obviously had horror elements in it because they were cursed and stuff. But I always saw Pirates of the Caribbean as like an adventure movie. So that's why I was just like whatever.
That is actually funny enough that okay. Technically, it's a horror movie because it deals with skeletons and zombies and curses and all the shit. But that is like,
but it's an adventure
those are the
film.
Horror elements. It's more of an adventure movie,
film.
But like the spooky shit in it. Like
yeah, exactly.
I know that's the same concept of like, well, Adam's family is a family, but there's family. No, well, yes, but no. Like, it's very clear that Pirates of the Caribbean is covering like a split level genre. It's an action / horror / love story. Like
Right.
it's because the first one it's the skeleton zombie pirates.
Yeah.
The second one is the fish pirates, the cursed fish pirates.
Uh
The third one, you brought Barbosa back from the dead. He's still cursed from the first one, and you're
huh.
dealing with the sea queen goddess witch
Uh huh.
Calypso.
Uh huh.
So like it's very much
It went into like
horror
mythology.
jammed in there.
Yeah, like
But
fantasy.
yeah, like it's a horror. Yeah, like it's a weird.
It's a
Literary
mix.
genres are strange when it comes to movies, but
Yeah.
yes, horror, fantasy, action,
All that.
hodgepodge. It's
Yeah.
just shove it in there and make it good, and that's what we got.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny you brought that up because I watched Black Pearl like Friday.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Cause for me it was just like with the Pirates of the Caribbean, it was more like, all right, well, it's an adventure thing, and also I didn't think it was horror because honestly it was their fault that they got cursed. So it was like that was their fault. It's not like somebody went out to curse them, you know. So yeah, so that's basically my sidebar boots rant of
No,
why
you're
I
good.
can't take horror shit.
I'll just say at the end of this, cut like when we start talking about horror, just cut this and just make it a little random release for Halloween season. Just us talking shit about horror movies.
I mean, I was just gonna leave it in. I mean, it's fine. I don't mind.
No, I was saying, I mean, you can leave it in also, or you could just cut it out and just like drop it as a special, like,
hmm
oh, by the way, we did this while we were recording. Here.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to.
Yes.
It's already. I don't know.
can just
I'm very interested about the time of the podcast, like this, especially because technically we're off topic, but like we're
Yeah.
not, but we are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's it's weird. I don't know.
No, it's fine.
Whatever.
So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it in. Just be like, hey, everybody, if you know some, well, actually, no, don't send me horror shit, but just send me the title maybe, and I'll Google it, and maybe I'll think, maybe I'll think about watching it. I can't do it by myself. I gotta wait till my friend watches it with me or something, because I really can't. Like it's that bad for me. Like I'm literally traumatized from that shit. So, anyway, happy October, everybody. I hope you enjoy, all the horror shit this month. I hope you enjoy all the horror games you can play. It was I actually just thought of a horror game that I heard that they're remaking. I think that it's called Fatal Frame. Yeah, it's called Fatal Frame. I heard
the camera game.
Yes, and I heard they're remaking it or remastering it or something like that. Something to that effect. I think we were at one of the weeks that we missed. It was in like my notes or something like that. But I think I heard that they're remaking that. So enjoy that. If you enjoyed the original game that was on the PS2, please, enjoy yourselves. And
shout out to Japan and the PS2 era for random ass games such as Fatal Frame.
Yes.
I just want to say, before there was Outlast and that stupid camera recording you getting murdered every 5 minutes, there was Fatal Frame, where you basically played a Resident Evil style game and your weapon was a camera. So thank you, Japan, for doing stuff like that. I just appreciate going outside of the box and gaming. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, also shout out to Breadman for streaming Outlast those years ago. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
I'll watch somebody else play it. I just won't play it myself.
Yeah, that was fun. So, thanks guys. Thanks for listening. I definitely want to, be back next week, but enjoy yourselves. Happy October. Fuck Christopher Columbus, and you have a great night.